I just usually take a shit first, but hey.
Huh?
No, that's the second thing I do. Taking a shit always takes priority.
Hey, you're the okay. Listen. So, how long did it take you to shit?
Depends how I'm feeling. Like, do I want to chill and get my phone for a minute? It's gonna take some time.
Okay, hold on, my bad. Take out you being on your phone and let's talk about you shitting on average. How long does it take?
10, 15.
Okay, thank you.
What was this a heated debate you're in was this a heated debate?
It's not a did
you have a hot topic discussion of shitting time and national average shitting times?
Yeah, no. But mostly it was a debate because I was at my job and I think this was on what's today? Friday? I think this was probably Monday, and we were talking about it was the old cook who's like in his 50s who's been working at the college for like 30 plus years, and then there's another dude, one of my coworkers who works in the back with me, who's like 30 years old, and me and the cook would talk all the time about the university's food and how it makes you shit a lot. Like you'll eat it within like not a half an hour, no, probably like an hour and a half. You want to shit it out.
A lot of schools do that. They just make you shit a lot. I think it's just something they put in.
Yeah, he was saying that too. So, I forgot how and that's me and the cook's conversation. So when I got to the back, I told the dude, the 30-year-old, because we've been talking about it before too, like, yo, we were right, like, the food makes you shit a lot, it's not just us. So, I forgot how the topic came about, but we were like, yeah, shitting something, you know how guys are, like, just talk about shit sometimes, I don't know, but,
gotta talk about shit, man.
He was like, yeah, it takes me like 45 minutes to shit or half an hour. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Depends on what you eat a lot. I mean, if you eat some Taco Bell, like some good Taco Bell, you're gonna shit quick, but it won't be enjoyable, so it might take a minute. But if you eat like heavy meal shit, like a bunch of meat, I guess, and like rice-related foods, I guess it'll be like solid, a nice, safe exit.
Guys, listen. I don't care if you eat a fucking horse. It's not supposed to take you that long to take a shit.
Well,
so,
like, say you're like a vegetarian, right? And you suddenly eat meat for like a day. You're gonna be on the toilet for a while because your body's not used to that. On top of being sick from.
But we're not talking about this random bullshit. Like if I randomly eat a horse, it's gonna randomly take me 45 minutes.
I'm just saying it depends on what you eat.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, think of on average, like everyday life. It's not going to take you 45 minutes on average to take a shit. It just doesn't. So when I was telling him, like, yeah, it usually takes me like 5 through 15 minutes to take a shit.
But that's without the bullshit of just being on your phone, right? Your phone takes up a lot of time.
It's okay, it takes me 5 through 15 minutes to take a shit. It takes me a half an hour in the bathroom, but it takes me 5 through 15 minutes to take a shit. Two different things. So I was telling them that, and they were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, you're not supposed to shit that fast. I'm like,
you're supposed to shit whenever it comes out your ass.
Exactly. I'm like, listen, I don't know how your fucking body operates, but even though I have a high metabolism, or fast, either one, but even though my body operates kind of fast, like, I don't understand why you guys are taking that long to shit. And the other dude, my coworker who's 30, he's about the same build as I am, probably a little bit stockier, but he's still like, skinny, muscular. The cook has a gut or whatever, so I understand him taking that long. But I'm like, it does not take you more than a half an hour to shit. If that's the case, that's weird. I'm not weird for taking 5 through 15 minutes to take a shit. And I was asking Ashraf that too. He's like, yeah, about 5 through 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I just want to know if I'm not weird.
I mean, I was weird back then, like in like middle school and stuff. I shat every other day for some reason. Like the day I didn't feel like shitting, but the next day I was like, I need to take the biggest shit. And it was the biggest shit. And I don't know why I did that. Why every other day was just like, I'll take a shit. It was a really strange time for me, but I stopped doing that because it didn't feel too good anymore.
I haven't shit in like 3 days or like 2 days.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's weird for me. Usually I shit at least once a day, even with all the food I eat at the campus. Like, I'll shit, but for some reason, like, I've been trying something different. So I try, let me see. I'm trying to eat 3 big ass meals throughout the day and not trying to have any kind of like snacks in between. So when I wake up, I eat as much as I can. I wait 2 hours or an hour, and then I eat a shitload for breakfast. And that's around 10 o'clock or so. Then I don't eat until I get to school. Not school, but huh?
But why?
I'm just trying to see how my body reacts. You know, I've been doing this shit for a while. This is like, just see how it reacts. That's all.
It might just break out. How long have you been doing this for, like a week?
No, I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 days.
I mean, your stomach's probably gonna expand, because I know mine shrank when I just reduced my diet to like 2 meals a day.
Well,
then I go back home, eat my mom's oily shit, and that doesn't do well for me. Because when I eat here, I try to eat decently, like somewhat healthy. But at home, it's just like, nah, you don't get to do that. You don't get to nurture your body.
But it feels so good to take a shit, though. It feels so good. Okay, besides our shit talk, literally. Now we didn't talk about it the last episode, but the movie, or did we?
Which one, Old Boy?
No, not Old Boy. The movie you recommended.
Kimi, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
We talked about it the last episode.
Barely. You said you were gonna watch it, but you know, it's just on the list. I made a list of shit I should talk about for the week, because I just don't feel like remembering, like out of nowhere. And right now I'm sort of obsessing. I'm in that period when I like something to a degree, and I'm obsessing over the show, like I do with a number of shows. I like the music in this, and I'm just like fantasizing in my head about like the setting of this movie. I did it with like other shows like Kyoukai no Kanata, Senju no Horizon, shit like that.
And that show is?
You never heard about it? Senju no Horizon or Kyoukai no Kanata?
Not by how you're pronouncing it, but if you just like send me a link, I'll probably know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, the first one, Kyoukai no Kanata, had this. Do you remember seeing anything about like a chick with red glasses, red sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kyoukai no Kanata.
Wait, I think I watched a few episodes of that shit. Hold on, yeah, send me the link.
Yeah, and the other one, Senju no Horizon, Edwin and I like it a lot because he likes it for the tits. I like it because of the world building.
Anime titties.
No, it's just straight up balloons. Like it doesn't take itself seriously like that, but it's just enjoyable. It's just a fun show. You know, it doesn't really take itself too seriously, and it just knows that there's bullshit. And it's just all around fun. It's the only way I could describe it. The world building just intrigued the crap out of me.
I watched a few episodes of the first one, and hold on, you told me about this like senior year.
I fucking read the light novel, like much of the light novel for Senju no Horizon. That's how much I liked it. I was freaking out, wait for the movie Kyoukai no Kanata for like some sort of closure, because about that one, I was that's a romance show for some reason. It's like a giant fight like that. I just wrote the aspects of romantic deep, and then I thought, alright, for the world building and the romance and like the shit. And you know, I like the romance song too.
But why are you going back to this the second season when you watched it?
That's just one of the shows I was obsessing over.
Oh, okay.
These are two of the shows I was obsessing over. Right now, it's not a lot of I'm obsessing over, but it's a movie, so there's not much you can like look more after until like after it's over. Besides like the music, and the music's pretty good. Like I say, it's one of those movies that are actually like it's nominated for like an Oscar or something. It's competing with other animated movies.
How? That movie was average as fuck.
It's been in like top in the top box office like for the 12th week so far in Japan, and it's being released everywhere else too, and everyone likes it a lot.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, I liked it because it's some emotional shit to me, but I wouldn't say it's the best, but I guess a lot of people feel like it's really good. But he's definitely, they're not the director of Shinkai. They're saying he's the next Miyazaki, and it's like, I don't think. No, Miyazaki's his own thing. This guy is just like doing regular romance stuff. His other stuff, Garden of Words with the foot fetish.
Yeah, I watched that. That was pretty. I actually like that. But it was, hold on, that short film was so fucking like the ending was so like abrupt, and it didn't like.
What was?
Okay, like.
Which one are you talking about?
Garden of Words.
I didn't watch it, but what was it, short film?
not a short film, but it wasn't that long. I remember it was like 45 minutes. It wasn't like a full hour. It wasn't that long.
Cool.
But I forgot the ending was so weird because the student confessed his love for her, and you know what? Yeah, you watch it. Yeah, that's what you do this week. You watch it.
45. It's 45 minutes.
I just remember it being short.
Yeah, I was going to about this guy with a foot fetish. This 15-year-old kid confessed to this older girl. Oh, the whole show. Yeah, it's like I'm not sure if I'm about that, but I'll watch.
Listen, you like the setting of everything. You're so like you're in the world, Kais. That's how.
I know it's immersive because the art's really well and the sound makes you feel like you're there.
Yeah, so at least watch it for that aspect. Like it's really.
And you watch Kimi no Nawa because you might as well get on the hype train.
Yeah, I watched it the week. No, not even the week. I watched it the day you told me to watch it.
You watched all of it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I would have sworn we talked about it over the phone, but I was wondering if we.
I don't think we talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
What did we say?
What did we say?
Yeah.
That it was average. Well, at least that I said it was average. Look in your phone. You probably, you know what? I'll look at my phone when it stops acting fucking gay. But yeah, we definitely talked about it because I watched it the day of. Like,
I see it.
Yeah.
The amount of cheese in this movie.
Yeah. Asking about if I was lactose intolerant and stuff like that.
I liked it just because it was something different and it was nice.
Nice.
The ending.
Yeah, I can appreciate that the whole time thing and him. Yo, but that's a lot of dedication, man. Like, if some shit like that were to happen to me, like, I'm just going back and forth with a chick, and then I find out she fucking died from a fucking meteor. I'm like,
you need to do everything you can to save her.
Yeah, that is.
Or if it was like something like lighter, if like you're switching with a girl somewhere else right now in the same timeline, and you suddenly stop one day and you're like, shit, I gotta go find her, even though she's in like the other half of the world or something.
Yeah, maybe you have to watch it again because I was just expecting something else. But if I really just put myself in a character's shoes, like that is a lot of dedication for somebody you not even love because going through
because you live their life.
You just know who they are, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Like, shit, I'm you. And like the gag.
me too. Thanks.
And the gag where he woke up every morning and just grabbed her boobs, and it's like it's a morning like that thing. It's like that's always gonna happen. I was thinking like that's what every guy or girl would do if they woke up in another person's body. Like if a girl woke up in a dude's body, they would just grab their dick. So like, is this real? If I was in a girl's body, I would be like, is this real? These tits real?
Definitely got a point there. Definitely. Hopefully I won't get aroused, but not.
But there are a lot of plot holes in like the movie because you would expect, like if the difference was 3 year, like a 3-year difference or something, when the meteor hit and when it didn't, wouldn't they? And they're always looking at each other's phones. Wouldn't they like at least look at the date once and be like, wait a fucking minute? Wait a minute.
Maybe you're thinking too deep into it because
I'm not. Look, they're looking at their phones, flipping through the dates on their calendar. They're running in their phones. You'd think at some point they would notice that the date is a bit weird.
Maybe
you know
you're still thinking too deep into it, Kai. It's like you're not supposed to think that deep into it.
I know I'm not. It's just like a slight plot hole. I ignored all plot holes in this movie to enjoy it for what it is, but it's just a plot hole. You'd think like, wait a minute.
You know, anime characters are fucking stupid and dense. You know that.
I know they had to like cut some logical shit out just to make the story stick, but hey, that's okay. It's A-okay.
Alright, now it's something better. Tokyo Ghoul. I'm on chapter 47.
Oh, you read past 30?
Yeah, I'm gonna wind up finishing it. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I probably won't if I say that. But I'm enjoying it.
I forgot what happened so early on, but you're past the part where he got like the ghoul shit. Now he's like he's suffering. Is he at the
right now? I'm at the part where he passed the gourmet, the ghoul restaurant or whatever, and that I was like, when that part happened, I'm like, that fat bitch annoyed me, but she tried to save her. Yeah, okay, there were 3 people that were recommended to come into the gourmet restaurant. 2 humans and Kaneki, I think.
Kaneki. Don't be one of those motherfuckers that just pronounce the Japanese shit wrong. Like my sister, she calls it Magna, and it triggers me, man. It triggers me.
Okay, Kaius, you know how I am. Okay, I'm not that much into the Japanese language like that, so I'm going to pronounce or enunciate everything wrong at times.
I hate everything. Okay.
But yeah, there was the fat chick. There was we said Kaniki. Kaneki. Okay, Kaneki. And there was the other dude who was like a reviewer of different restaurants, or whatever. And you don't remember that part? It's like really early.
I mean, I'm reading. We're at the second season, Tokyo Ghoul Re. I know more from Tokyo Ghoul Re than I do from the old chapter, the old manga.
Okay, well, it's after the ghoul restaurant, or whatever. I'm at that part, and now one of the investigators is trying to figure out Kaneki and Toka. Yeah,
I guess Toka.
Yeah, and trying to put the pieces together, how they're connected to Rabbit. But
no, is it the black hair dude?
Yeah, one of the investigators, not the one that died, but the other one.
A lot of people die, so you gotta forgive me. I don't remember names in the second one. Just elude me completely. So you have to go by characteristics. Everyone besides like the main character, sort of, their names just don't register in my head.
Well, I'm trying to remember some people's names. That's why. I
don't remember like the manager's name. I just call the manager, and like I think I remember Yoshikawa. I don't remember like the brother's name. It's all fucked up. I just call them. I just do it on a rate of suffering. Sometimes like who suffered the most. You tell me he got the most fucked up. Like, oh, okay, that's the main character. He got the second most fucked up. Oh, that's that guy. I get it. People get fucked up in this.
I had to because usually I look at the comments when I'm reading the manga and I'm like, no, because they're going to give out a whole bunch of fucking spoilers and shit I don't want to know right now.
You're saying you don't want spoilers?
You know I don't want spoilers, you fucker. But yeah, I don't want spoilers, and but I did see a few of the top comments, and they were like, oh, they skipped this part in the manga. I mean, not the manga, the anime, blah, 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 blah. And I remember you and Chino were talking about that last time when you recommended Tokyo Ghoul to me. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the anime is it's almost completely different from the manga, so you might as well just not watch the show because it just skips some shit.
I was never watching it because you're skipping not even vital parts, but parts that kind of add up to the overall scene. You're trying to...
And changing parts.
Yeah, changing parts. That it's like kind of fucky, you know? I know, like, remember the romance manga I was reading, like, senior year, and I was obsessing about it?
Okay.
No, it's a Kimi no Urumachi.
Oh, right.
That shit, oh my god. So, I found out it was an anime for it. This shit looked horrible. It was horrible. They started off, like, on chapter 150 or some shit like that, like, after he moved with the other chick, and it's like, what's going on? Like, and then it ended. The anime ended before the manga ended. So not only did you start in the middle of the manga, you ended the anime before the end of the manga. So
yeah, that's weird shit. It's also pretty dumb.
Yeah, I think I got a low rating on my anime list anyway, so pretty stupid shit. But let me pose a question to you guys that I've been thinking about. Not even thinking about, but like it's been in the back of my mind for like just middle school. And I finally wrote it down in my book. Not my book, but my phone, because what I've been doing lately is let me see, where did I get it from? Oh, I got it from Mr. Robot, actually. So you know how Elliot says he has a mask on, like when he's doing certain things he's Mr. Robot, and certain times he's Elliot.
Yeah.
So after I watched that show, I was starting to put like a login in my book of my emotional state and how I'm thinking at a certain point. So sometimes if I'm emotional, I put how my mindset is in my phone. If I'm like really energetic and I have like this really drive, or not drive, I forgot the word, but like I just want to learn shit. But you get what I'm talking about. This like different emotional mask I have on, or how my mindset is. And yesterday it was hold on. What was yesterday? I think yesterday was like ego T. No. It's ego. Then I just put the initial for my name. So ego Tarron, or like emotional Tarron, or some shit like that.
Okay.
But let me see. You know the saying about you being defeated, like if you accept defeat, that's when you're officially defeated?
I guess.
You guess, or you like?
Sort of.
Let me see.
I know what you mean. I can understand what you're saying. Go on.
I had the thought, right? Because when I was writing the little login yesterday about, ego T, I was writing like, I need to really calm down and accept everyone's views, even though I feel as though 99% of the time I'm right, I'm always proven wrong, and it makes sense that I think I'm right because remember we were talking about like us, we're like the only person alive, or at one point, you or me thought we were the only person alive.
No, that sounds like some crack shit, dude.
Oh my god, no, we talked about this shit, or maybe it was my brother, but it's like, no, we definitely talked about it, but how can I describe it? All right, let me describe my how I feel then. It's no way for me to confirm that you're alive any kind of way.
Why not?
I mean, why not? Because I don't.
I mean, I can send you a picture.
You can send me a picture, but it's like I don't know.
My dick.
I don't know.
You don't know that's my dick?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. But like, I had this weird thought. Yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah, I'm not fucking stupid. We talked about it last week. Like not last week, but when I was in middle school and I was going through the whole. Oh no, I was talking about the Austin about this. But yeah, like when I was in middle school and after my grandfather died, I was like I was like really depressed, and I had this thought, it popped out of nowhere. I'm like, how the fuck do I know that these people are alive?
Like not a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, like if everyone's just not a reflection of how I'm supposed to turn out, or like a reincarnation of who I am in some type of way or form. This is like 6th grade, by the way, but
this is some bad mojo right now.
No, I don't think it's bad mojo. I just think it's like a different way to view life. But like, I'm like, how the fuck do I know? So that always stuck in the back of my mind. Like, I don't know if they're alive or not. Yeah, alive. Like, I don't know if I'm the only person alive, technically. But going back to the login, I was saying to myself, like, yeah, if they're alive or not, and going towards what I was talking about with the whole defeat thing, like if you accept defeat, that's when you're officially defeated. So me saying that I'm proven wrong, maybe if I accept that I'm wrong, that's when I'm wrong. Maybe I can live in my own fantasy of me being right for my whole entire life. And maybe you're not wrong, but you're not right. Like, I'm trying to say this without sounding.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with this.
I know, I'm trying to explain it.
We have to reword this a bit differently.
Okay. If I say 1 plus 1, here we go simply. If I say 1 plus 1 equals 3, and you tell me it's wrong, but I say it's not wrong, then in my world, it's right, or just in general, it might be right because, like, perception is reality. Whatever you view to be real is real, So I can't describe it without sounding crazy.
Yeah, I guess we got thoughts together on that one. But yeah, I guess you're just a bit weird right there. You're saying this happened, but you're saying apart from this, you got out of that mindset recently and started to accept that you could be wrong about things.
Oh no! No. I wasn't saying that because I was only writing down my mindset as being like really fucking having a high ego. Like, I know I'm proven wrong and that I am wrong at certain points. But there was another thought that what if I don't accept me being wrong, then am I always right? Like, I know of course I'm going to always be right, but that's why I'm just saying never mind, because I have to phrase this differently. So not only do I not sound crazy, but it's fluent and you can understand what I'm trying to say.
Sound crazy.
Okay, I'll be fucking crazy then, but you have to phrase this differently. So let's save this for a different time. But yeah, okay. Go to something else.
Okay. What else I have? I saw Arrival the other day. An Alien movie?
No.
You didn't see the trailer for like those big ass Oreo looking things in the sky?
No.
Well, watch it real quick. Yeah, bro.
Don't watch TV, so anything that's going on, I don't fucking know about.
It's on the internet. I didn't see it on TV.
Niggy.
I got it off of Reddit.
Reddit? I didn't know about it.
Rival with these aliens and shit. So yeah, I watched it. It was fucking amazing. They did like trying to make some overgeneralizing thing like I don't know basically what they were trying to get the meaning of it. They didn't leave it anywhere else.
Hey.
What might be called for contact objects, which are at least
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber from Intelligence. Track your bags.
Off the box.
Everyone's a list when it comes to translations. Priority 1. You'll be to me, but you'll be working with him.
Oh, I saw fucking memes of this. I didn't even see the fucking movie itself. I saw memes of this.
Did you see?
Not memes, but hold on. Where is it? You know what? Let me send it to you.
I think your mic's fucking up, but
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Alright, we're good. Just had to say it 3 times so I know it's not fucking up. Alright.
You saw memes of this, but you didn't see the actual thing. So did you understand the memes?
No, of course not. But the context of the meme. Hold on. Like, it wasn't even a meme. Hold on. But keep on going. I'm listening.
Yeah, it was really good. I'd recommend it to a lot of people. I felt like it was emotional to like the extent of I feel like I had to call my mom real quick.
Jesus.
Involve shit like that. But at the end, I went to it high as hell. So it hit me a lot more than I thought it would. And aliens, like it was like different than other alien movies where you like expect bipedal, 2-eyed looking creatures. That shit's all different. Totally different. And it's like the thing that they're trying to achieve is just like this is different. You're not used to. Usually when it involves aliens, it's like we want something from you. We want like people to die. Y'all are too crazy. We have to purge you or some shit like that. This is just like yeah, these guys are just kind of chill. They're not really doing anything other than trying to talk to this one chick. And I don't want to put any spoilers, so go watch it.
I should go watch it in theater.
I mean, it's only out in theater, so there's really no other way for now, unless you want shitty bootleg, which I don't recommend, because the soundtrack really helps with getting in the movie. This fucking me. I should have seen that one coming, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I saw of it.
Because like you like Interstellar, and it kept you like guessing and thinking, talking about it afterwards. Because the worth of a movie and how good it is really depends on how much you're talking about it afterwards as well. Because everything, compared to most Marvel movies, you go out thinking like, damn, that was amazing, but you don't talk about it much. It was those action things. But with this movie, you keep thinking like, what the fuck? How'd this happen? What if they're like that? It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna watch it, so you might as well explain what the hell happened.
Why not though?
Because I'm not gonna see it in the theaters, and I'm probably not gonna watch it. Like, it's not, I don't know, I'm not like watching it. The trailer doesn't look that, not engaging, but like, it doesn't bring me in any kind of way. I'm like, holy shit, I need to watch this movie. Like, even when Interstellar, like, when I saw the trailer, I didn't care to watch it. It was only because we had to pick this between Interstellar and some kind of tank movie with what the fuck is his name? Angela Jolie and the other dude's name, Brad Pitt.
Okay. But you liked it though, right?
Yeah. When I watched it again, it was fucking stupid though.
But you probably like this if you just gave it a chance on your own.
Alright, how about you find me a link to a shitty bootleg and I'll watch it?
Sure. You really want to watch a shitty bootleg of it?
I'm not going to go to the theater, I know that.
And you want to wait till the Blu-ray comes out or DVD?
You remind me when the Blu-ray comes out and I'll watch it.
Okay, but you want spoilers?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. The movie starts off with it's like a time paradox at first, so the movie starts off in the beginning or ending. The movie starts off as the ending, but really in the first scenes you see the main character and her daughter and her entire life, but she eventually dies mechanically, the daughter, and it's like a sad thing, blah, really sad, and it just keeps cutting in between like the present, in which this really depressed looking chick is teaching, who's also like a language university teacher. So she's really good at what she does apparently. And we all assume, everyone in the theater, that she's depressed because her daughter died. But that it's revealed way later that that hasn't happened yet. She's just a really depressed person. And then these aliens come and these armies like, yeah, we need your help one way or another. Then they take her. And the other male main character, he's important to it like at the end of it. And like these aliens, they're not like normal aliens. They go through the whole language learning process with each other, and they're like not stupid, so they know the English language at the end, but they speak in circles, so it's kind of weird. Their language is circles, but they make like weird sounds when they speak. They don't have mouths. They're like giant, like walking hands, sort of tentacly hands. You can imagine your hand just putting your finger, like you take your hand and you walk across your desk or whatever. That's what the aliens are like.
Okay.
And they are in this weird shell, the black thing, that's basically a giant rock. And reveal at the end that these aliens are really like trans-dimensional creatures. It's not like they fly through space and look between dimensions in time.
What the hell?
They need help. And their purpose is to get this chick to understand their language, which is actually the universal language, so that in 3 years humanity can help with something that we're not sure with, but that's not the important thing. Everyone else, the world's going batshit crazy because there's 12 of these things in the world, and China is like almost about to go nuclear. They shut off their borders, everything's going crazy. But in the midst of all this, the main character is still having all these visions, and like she has like the future visions, and the future visions are telling her information that's going to be good to relay to the current time. And eventually, she gets in contact with China and says, who's about to go nuclear, and says something that tells them that they say something just to get the alliance back on and to cooperate. That was the underlying theme of this. Get everyone to cooperate, to share language, to understand and talk shit, blah, universal crap, unity. And so when they do this, she eventually gets to talk to the big head alien. And the alien says yeah, the purpose of this was to get you to learn our language so you teach everybody, and also for you to understand that your daughter is going to die of cancer no matter what you do. And the main character, the male, is also the person she fell in love with, and she didn't recognize him because they didn't fall in love and meet yet. And then at the end she realizes holy shit, I saw my future with this person, and the child I'm going to have is going to die of cancer. There's a lot more small things, details and whatnot, that's pretty good, but you have to watch the movie to understand it fully, to feel it fully.
Well, never mind. Now it sounds good. Now I can see why you got emotional over it. It's emotional shit. Yeah, it does sound like Interstellar.
Yeah, Interstellar was just big spacey shit. You're supposed to be in awe of stuff, but this is more inquisitive. You're just
I wasn't in awe with any of that shit. I just like the emotional part of it.
You like the big ass black hole?
No.
You like the giant watery mountains that just crush them?
Remember, Kai, that's still PS2 graphics.
Right.
Don't care. I just like the content.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Pretty much. I mean, this bootleg doesn't look terrible, but if you're gonna just care about it for the content, then I think you'll do. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, what do you have to talk about?
What do I have to talk about? Not a lot. If I was trying to explain what the fuck I was talking about last time about the whole with my logins or whatever, but I can't even get my thought out. So there's no reason to explain that.
Okay.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Have you ever done salvia?
I remember.
No, do you want to do salvia?
It's not something that no, I could care less about it.
I want to try some hallucinogen, but I don't want to do it because I know I'm fucked up and it'll fuck me up, and it might fuck me up eternally. And you should only do these things when you're totally comfortable with yourself, which is the only time I want to. So if I ever do drugs, I'll start with hallucinogens. I'll just do a small dose of LSD. With salvia, it's just like weed, except this is 5 minutes of tripping out to the insane peak of you're going fucking insane. And it's apparent, and I've seen videos of people doing it, talking about it. Some people have the weirdest experiences, they just go somewhere else and they just do some stupid shit. Other people don't go. Other people don't freak out. Other people freak out. It varies. And I don't want to be the guy that's just takes his shirt off and clothes off and starts fighting a car. You know?
Why?
I just don't want to do that. Doesn't seem like fun. I don't want to be a gorilla fighting a car like those dudes on PCP. Do you want to be those guys on the gorilla? I mean, on those guys fighting a car naked?
I mean, if it happens, it happens. That's my motto. Like, really, if it happens, it happens. I can't prevent it from happening. But if that's how my body reacts and how my mindset
I
reacts,
I could prevent it from happening if I can like not be, if I can just be comfortable with myself before I do any of that.
but you're not comfortable with the idea of you acting like that. So there's no way you can go into taking it and you being comfortable, because the thought in the back of your head is like, holy shit, I need to be comfortable. That's just a face word, you know. You're just not trying to save face saying that shit.
I'm trying to be comfortable with myself in doing something. Like personally, my friend who said he did like LSD and stuff, he says it was a good experience for him, and he assumes it was because he's comfortable with himself, like who he is and what he'll do.
So are you comfortable with you acting like you actually taking the drug and you being crazy?
No, because if I can prevent myself from being crazy, then I will take it.
So how are you comfortable?
With myself, like personally, like you're cool with who you are as a person, like that comfortable, not like, I don't know, whatever you're trying to talk about.
No, I'm just trying to say comfortable in general, like anything. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, go ahead and take it. I was about to get some mushrooms from this dude from my job, but he never gave me a price.
Okay, I mean, they're probably not that bad. It's just the uptick, like the come up, the nausea. I don't want to fuck with it. I don't like fucking with that.
If I can see some cool shit, like I don't care about being nauseous.
You should just take some, like a half a tab of LSD, like a strip. Just cut that in half and just let that take over.
Nah, I'm not messing with any of that shit.
Why? If you're gonna do shrooms.
Nah, shrooms and LSD. I'm probably thinking about acid. That's why. But I actually know a few people who actually did take it, and they're still seeing shit like in the future. Not in the future, but like they took it a few years back, and they're still having trips every once in a while. So
That sounds almost good to have.
no, that's not almost good to have. It's like
That just sounds like fun. Like you're making a sandwich and you just trip out, see the future real quick, and you're like, oh, okay. Just go back to making your sandwich.
yeah, but what if you're driving? What if you're doing something that involves your concentration and you just randomly trip? Like, okay, I'm gonna fucking bench this like 120, not 120 pounds, but like bench this weight, and then you randomly trip. What if you're driving and you randomly trip?
What if your trips help you out in a way that you're like, you see the weight for what it is, and you just, pass through its dimension. You just lift it up like it's nothing. Like this weighs nothing. You just lift it up, and your body just does it. Like what if it changes your perception so much that it changes your reality? That'd be funny.
Being pretty neat.
But hey, I'm not taking that chance right now.
You should look up DMT then.
Fuck out of here.
That shit. I'm still on the hunt for that. I know for a fact I'm gonna come across that shit one day or another. I know for a fact.
You're going to take DMT.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why not?
I heard some bad shit from it.
Nigga, listen very carefully. I've been researching DMT for so fucking long. Like, Ramon's cousin had the chance to take it. That's how close I was to DMT. Like, I wasn't given the chance to take it, but the fact that I know somebody who had a chance to, and he was even telling me, like, Ramon's cousin, Dom, was with his other two friends, and his two friends, everything they told him, and Dom told me, is everything that I've read before. Like,
What would you read?
okay. There's different accounts, like, sometimes I'll read like the really if you break through while taking DMT, your bad experiences, your post experiences, like how you're feeling if things coming up randomly. But overall, like, what I'm really interested in is breaking through. And usually when you break through, you just have like, you just become aware of who you are and just life in general, you know, and just like this world isn't everything.
After you break through all the bad experiences.
No, not breaking through all the bad experiences, but when I say breakthrough, I mean the levels of high. So you can take DMT, any kind of dosage, and you cannot break through. But usually it's like this. They say the first stage is like you're seeing geometrical shapes, and then the second stage is like you're thrown out from your body and you're just like in this kind of space. And once you're in that space, this is coming on to the third stage. Like the second stage is you being thrown out your body and you going to like this different world or space. Third stage is usually, it depends on the person. So some people will see their relatives, or it's just like a being who's supposed to guide you so you can understand what they're trying to convey without you being too spooked out. Because if you just
it's exactly what they said. All that stuff when happened word for word is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it wasn't even what I'm saying right now, but different cases, because some people say they actually relived somebody's life. You know, they were like going back in time or whatever. And Dom told me that his friends, like, yeah, apparently he relieved some dude that was in the war or whatever. I'm like, holy shit. So like everything I'm reading from this site is actually legit. Like, it's already legit because there aren't any ads or anything like that. It's like a really low-key website. But yeah, pretty much everything Dom told me that his friend said, like, it was right. So yeah.
Okay. Well, if you do that and you relive the life of Albert Einstein or Jimi Hendrix, let me know.
Why Jimi Hendrix?
I don't know, man. You learn, if you do that, he'll teach you some sick music, like guitar shit. You'll be the next Jimi Hendrix.
I would teach myself something? What?
No, he would teach you.
How would he teach me if I'm living his life?
Because odds are he was tripping on DMT too. And if you guys trip on DMT at the same time, you'll both realize, holy shit, there's someone else here, and then he'll teach you right then and there. Think about it. You're taking DMT. You go back. You see someone else in your body. He takes DMT. He notices someone else in his body. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, this isn't that shitty fucking movie. It's not that. And you don't have, the other person does not have to take DMT for me to relive their life.
Has this really been scientifically tested? Two people in the same room take DMT at the same time. Do they switch bodies?
Has it been tested?
It can be.
Can it be tested?
Can we test it?
Can we test it?
And we test this.
I don't know what you're trying to go right now, but stop fucking with my head.
Well, I say we could test it.
We could test it, Caius. I don't think you're ready for something like that.
No, I'm not. I don't want to go crazy right now. Not right now. As far as I'm concerned, later when I'm near retirement, I'll decide to go crazy. Now that when I'm old as shit, it's like, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna die. Might as well try all this. Whee!
But why fuck it later on? Why not do it now?
I don't know. That's just a hypothetical. Maybe when I'm more comfortable with myself and I have less shit to do.
Yeah. Oh, what? That's one thing. I think I already said it. No, I'm getting you and Austin confused all the time.
Austin sounds Asian.
No, Austin sounds white. This is the dude I've been talking about my job. I always say the dude for my job, but yeah, his name is Austin.
I'm thinking about Asian Austin then.
No, not Austin, nah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the concept of time, like last week, I was really overwhelmed because it was only two of us, and my coworker's a dick for some fucking reason. So he likes to do, anyway. Yeah, I was really overwhelmed with shit, right? And there was a carousel with a shitload of food, and I was the only one over there. So I'm like, all right. Usually, when shit like that happens, I go into fast mode. I'm like, all right, get this shit done, blah, 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 blah. And I get it done pretty fast. I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter how fast I go or how slow I go. more shit is gonna come, and I just need to take my time and do this so I'm not overwhelmed and I'm comfortable. So once the idea of like me flowing with time instead of me trying to be in front of time, even though that's impossible, like this me riding the boat of time, because it's constant. Everything just seemed so fucking easy and just like calming, you know. So not at all, but it was just a different way of thinking, that's why. So yeah, it was just flowing with everything, and I did that. And usually now going on to like when I'm normally at work, I'll always kind of look at my phone and see what time it is, you know. And once you're aware of time and you're just going by, oh yes, this time, half an hour's gonna go by, then you're like, holy shit, an hour, blah blah blah. But I didn't look at my phone at all. And time seemed faster. I know there's no real thing as time, but like,
I was thinking about time the other day too. It's just a metric that people invented, that humans invented, at least our time, so that we could have like some measure of the universe to an extent, so that we can measure our reality. Not every race or trend or being would probably go by our time, minutes, seconds, hours, whatever. There is no time, probably non-linear shit happening. I don't know, it had to be on like the third level of Nirvana to understand that.
Wait, say it again?
Like time is something people invented, us, to scale down the universe and to like put it in our own metrics so that we can understand it a bit more.
Yeah, no,
it's not something that like other races would probably use. It's like linear to us because we need it. Same with math. Like math, as far as
I
we
was
know,
thinking about that. Oh my bad.
it's something that we invented. So it's scale down the universe so we understand it to our degree. And then the more we go on, the deeper it gets, and the more it changes up.
I was thinking about that. It's so fucking weird. So like, time and math. Like math is literally constructing the universe, like building it, because it doesn't exist. So this whole math thing, in a sense, you know, it's
1 + 1 is 2 no matter one way I look at it. But then again, that's because that's the only way I'm looking at it. What if there are other ways to look at 1 + 1? What if 1 + 1 doesn't exist and it's all just the same thing happening at once? Like, I don't fucking know.
like,
it's too much to understand when I'm just sober.
No, it's not.
When I'm high shit, I start thinking about like deep into shit, and I just get like wide-eyed, like what's going on.
You know what?
Holy
Next time you get high, please call me so we can have a conversation, because this is some shit I think about when I'm sober. So if you're high, let's talk about it so I can see your viewpoint and you can see.
But you get high?
Huh? No, no, don't need to get high.
Just do it so we have a high episode.
No. No, not at all. When I'm high, like the shit I think about now, this shit's on a whole fucking different tier of shit. That's why I'm not. That shit's just too old.
It could be good. So for maybe our second subscriber could be interested in that.
A subscriber? We don't have.
We have 1 subscriber.
I don't count you at all. Can't count that at all.
I matter.
You matter, but it doesn't matter. So. Nah.
Exactly. Nothing matters, but at the same time, it matters.
Does
one
it?
Is beginning.
Does it?
Is one even a thing?
Is one even a thing?
Yeah. Is there one? But
where did I hear that from?
Is there one?
Fuck. Was this some YouTuber? I don't know. I forgot where I heard that from. But yeah, seriously, when you're high, hit me up. We'll get on Skype. That'd be pretty freaking neat, because going back in time. 8-hour shift. It felt like it was fucking an hour. It felt like a good hour. Whatever an hour is. It felt like a whole hour went by, and I was doing a lot. But once I stopped thinking about, time and whatnot, everything seems easier. Like we're always looking at our phone, seeing what's going on, what time it is. But once you just take a moment just to have like clarity or whatever, and just sit back and enjoy what the hell is going on, everything seems so open. I'm just not in a box. There can be a lot of
sort of. I get too caught up in time and thinking about what I'm gonna do. Otherwise, I feel like I'm wasting it every second.
No, nigga, no. But that's the whole
Very bad
thing.
feeling.
No, you're just overwhelmed. That's the whole thing. Like,
overwhelmed with time. I don't think there's enough of it today.
But there's not even any time for it to be a limited amount or a balanced amount. Because we're in the box, Kai. That's our whole thing. That's why, well, at least me. Let me stop saying you. Let me say me. I feel the same way you do about time. Like, that's why I stopped playing. Like, I only take out one day or only play games 2 days, my days off. Other than that, I'm working on this and working on some other shit. And I feel like, I was almost about to quit my job. Not quit, but put in my 2 weeks. Because I feel like I'm wasting time. I want to move up in a company fast, really fucking fast, because I know for a fact in our 20s, we need to get everything done. We need to do all the bullshit before we hit a certain age, before we hit 30 or like our late 20s, because after a certain age, it's really hard to do stuff. Or not even hard, but the society's viewpoint, or not viewpoint, view of us is like, okay, we're not young, we're not agile, we can't do this and that, so we're not likely to get hireable, whatever. So if I do everything now, if I get all this experience now, then I'll be good. I don't want to wait fucking a year to become a manager. I know it takes hard work, but I don't want to wait that long because of time. Time is precious. So me waiting, so I was about to put in my 2 weeks. I'm like, listen, I don't know how long I have to stay here, even though I know I'm a hard worker and my managers know it. I don't know how long it's going to take to become a manager, So time. And I was looking at other jobs where I can become a manager already, like time this, time that. But I think I had to step back and say, hey, I'm enjoying this job. If I take out time, and it goes to something else too. It's like sometimes we forget our end goal. We're so raveled up in the peripheral of life, what's going on in the side view, that we tend to forget, or I tend to forget, my direct route that I want to achieve, and that's just to be content with life. So if I stop trying to rush to the ends and not enjoy the journey, then when I finally reach the ending goal, I won't even know I reached it, So I had to step back and listen.
It's like the journey that matters to what you're getting to, because people talk about the future too much, but what matters now, it affects the future more than anything. So you gotta look at the present all the fucking time.
I look at the present as the future. That's my whole thing. The present is the future. There's no future. There is a past, but I don't really see a present. It's the future, which is now, and then there's the past. There's only two. There's no middle point. So once I took a step back, and I'm saying, hey, like, I have to get out this box of time. Everything's constant, and if everything is constant, then I need to ride this river wherever it's going, and just enjoy what the hell is going on now. Because once I finally do reach that goal, it's not going to seem as enjoyable, because I'm like, all the stuff I could have done, I didn't do because I was rushing. I was too involved and too I get what you mean.
That's what I don't get about like nihilists. The people that say like nothing matters, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
They're looking too much into the future where we don't know what matters and what's bullshit. And I think they're not looking in the present enough and seeing that what matters most is around them right now.
Or at least, yeah, what you're saying, and to add, they're being really one-sided too. Like, even if nothing matters, why can't you enjoy nothing? You know, what's wrong with everything?
And like, if nothing matters, then the way I say, if nothing matters, then you can do anything and be happy with it mostly. If your worldview is like locked onto like how it matters on a universal scale, then nothing you do will ever really matter. You might as well be happy with whatever it is that you do, since it will matter to nobody else but you.
They're being too much of a pessimistic, yo.
Yeah, man, I did. I mean, it's pessimistic. I'm pessimistic, but it's like, yeah, that's a bit too bad for me right now. Can't be that sad. I know people that are. I know someone on Facebook, Jared. He's like that. This nigga, he's sad as fuck.
I mean, when was the last time you talked to him? Not even going off of social media, because you know how.
It's been a while. He does like he has like sometimes live recordings on his Facebook, and I know his situation where he drinks like 2 40s a night.
Damn.
To fall asleep. Like, he's an alcoholic, somewhat drug addict, has a lot of medicinal prescriptions, and like he puts basically all of his life on his Facebook, as far as I can tell. Like, every woe he goes through, he just puts it in like some hyperbole or sarcastic format that people can really read into. So it's like, this guy's sad, and I feel bad for him. I can't even like be like mad at him when he like puts his like nihilism fueled, depression fueled opinions out, because I know that he's like fucking up on the inside. That's why he's saying all this right now.
He needs to handle that shit by himself. He's scared.
Yeah, he just thinks scared. And he's like, it's like that point of his life where he's like, he really needs to do something with it. So I guess that's what's getting at him with him. It's probably a myriad of other things that I don't know about. Probably shitty as well.
You know what thought I had yesterday, yo? It was, I don't know why it seemed so weird, but it felt so familiar. But the whole fact of trusting yourself, you know? Like, really believing in yourself. Not that whole bullshit. Not the bullshit. I'm talking about whatever pops into your head. Like, if I think I can do it, then I can do it. But there's always reasoning. Like, yesterday, I was going to get a piercing done, and I got dropped off at the wrong place, so I had to measure.
Wait, what kind of piercing? Tongue piercing? Ear piercing?
You'll find out when the next time you see me. But I might either have 2 or 1. But you'll see.
Gauges.
Hell no. But yeah, you'll see. You might not see because, okay, whatever. But anyway, let me see. The owner told me to come before 4 o'clock because the piercer had a second job, and he leaves at 4 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, I'll get there at 3:15, and I'll have enough time to get it done, you know? But I got dropped off at the wrong place, so I'm like, okay. Looked it up on my phone. I'm like, okay, it takes me 20 minutes. I'll get there by 35, and that should be enough time. So I started walking. In the back of my head, I'm like, no, you can't do that. You won't have enough time. Blah 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 blah. But I'm like, listen, I can do this. You know, I can do this. And there was no coaching myself through it. It was just putting that thought in my head that I can do it, and that's it. There was no kind of debate about it.
You can do it.
And that was it. It wasn't even like a motivational kind of speech thing, but I don't know, because I've been going through like this whole kind of self-love treatment for like a long time, and it's helping a lot. But I guess I never had that much self-esteem to think, well, not to this degree at least, but whatever you want to do, you can do. And that in reality, like for real, it's fucking crazy. But the only opponent out there, enemy, is yourself. Like, when people say that, they're like, okay, yeah, of course, like this the low tier of what they're talking about. But really, like, the only enemy out there, the only person holding you back from anything you truly want to do is yourself. any kind of bad energy that comes your way, like if a person says some really negative shit, it depends on you how you go about taking it, you know?
That's why I'm totally cool with there being in the future, let's say, like, people take a certain drug to talk to themselves and get over shit. Like, I know right now it's all like fuzzy with like the legality of it all, but hopefully in the future where shit's like that's fine, shit like that's fine, everyone gets the opportunity to take this thing and sit down and talk with yourself and then talk shit out.
Do you mean like physically see yourself in this like kind of
No, mentally or spiritually, whatever, you sit down, take the drug, and then you see you and you talk to yourself and you get shit out, like sorted out a lot easier than you having to guess at what you want and then going through a bunch of trial and error, or you can just be one straight road to this is what you want, who are you, get your shit settled here.
Well, I've been doing that without a drug.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some of them.
Guys, you don't need a drug to do that. Like,
I need to know myself better to do it.
guys,
I know I don't need a drug. I'm saying it'd be nicer if that would happen if it was like that easy, but it's not that easy. It's not
you don't want to go through the hardships to find out who you really are. Like, okay,
I assume the hard part is talking to yourself and getting that shit out of the way. But like, if I have to go through the other stuff, like the traditionally going through all the trial and error, then I'll do it. I'm just saying it's nice if there was like a drug or something that would help in that process. But shit's not that easy.
I just see where you're coming from. In the future, we had a drug like that, but hey, man, we can do it now without any cost of buying the drug. I found out, like, it's this artist. I've been recommending him to people just as much as you're recommending this movie to people too. His name is Mick Jenkins, and I'll send you. Let me see. Bless you. Let me see. He's like one of my fucking favorite artists. Damn.
What's his name?
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you right now. And the album I've been listening to for like long since it came out. Like his overall message, you know.
You see Gambino's?
Yo, that shit's nice. Hold on, don't give me some time. Hold on, we're talking about that.
I only heard like one song. But
It's only one song.
It's only one song.
Yeah, Me and Your Mama. That's what the song is called. The other song. Go on.
I thought it was like a bunch of other songs. Isn't that what an album usually is? A bunch of songs in one.
Well, the song he just released like last week is called Me and Your Mama. But probably in August, he had a live concert of what his album was supposed to be called, Pharaohs. And it was like a live session, you know, going through the camps and whatnot. And apparently it's all just like, it's not rapping. It's more of a kind of electric sound, you know, synths and whatnot. I can't really describe the sound because I don't know what it really is, and I didn't read enough descriptions to give you my own idea of what it sounds like. But yeah, the album's going to be really different. But going back to this dude talking about Mick Jenkins and this album, the healing component, like listening to him, and it was him, it's Mick Jenkins, Cudi, Tyler, like in J. Cole, my top 4 artists so far, but on a different level. But they taught me to truly know yourself. You need to be by yourself. You know, you can't know who you are as a person if you're always surrounded with a group of people. If you never have a moment by yourself to sit down and speak and find out introspectively like what the hell's going on, then you'll always look at the external of who you are, and that's not good. And I started doing it last year, and it's me saying it without, I don't want to say you not experience it, but you not experience it, you know, because it's my own experience. But it was so crazy to find out what I'm capable of doing and what I'm capable of, not like knowing my limits as a person and knowing my ticks like fully, you know, because you know, if you blame somebody, like, all right, if you're talking to somebody about something and they get really defensive, that it's just a self-reflection of who they are. But it's like that, you know, like, why are they getting so defensive? Like, you know, I'm not personally trying to attack you, I'm just talking to you. And at times I would get like that too, or I still do with a lot of things. But as long as I'm aware that I do get like that, and I know my ticks, it's not. Oh my god. Never mind. But yeah, the Gambino shit, it drops in December.
Okay. Well, at least I listened to me and your mama for a bit.
I mean, it's good. I like it. I feel a lot of soul in his singing, because there were two videos that he released probably like in January when he had a beard, and what were they called? Like, his vocals got way better, because when
He's good at singing now.
yeah, he got, yo man, listen, I was so pissed off because you know the song Sober by him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching a live version of that, or a concert version, and I'm like, holy shit, this dude sounds bad. Not bad, but like his voice was cracking at certain high-pitched tones. I'm just like, Bino, you fucking up. But let me see. Oh, I think here it is. So Into You. And he was hitting these notes. I'm like, okay, I'm about to sit back up.
I'll probably listen to this in a bit because I'm cut the video short. Well, it's been an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. It's been an hour and 7 minutes, but we can cut it short. It's whatever.
Yeah,
That's what we doing?
Yeah, sing a song.
interesting. Yeah, I'll probably listen to this a bit.
All right, but that's pretty much it. And yeah,
I'll probably look at Mick Jenkins since I need some new music to listen to.
listen. Let me tell you something before you get into him. To make sure you replay his stuff more than once, and that you take a break when
So take a break in between music.
yeah, take it like as if you're working out, you know, like, because I had this chick at my job that I'm digging, and I like, we exchange music or whatever, and I kind of feel like she's on the same frequency as me, but probably not. But I still wanted her to know who he is, and I even told my mom about him. And I'm like, listen, the normal rappers you listen to, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to follow what he's saying. So I want you to tell me your first impression, and then in a week from now, I want you to tell me how you feel about him now. Like, you know, after listening to him day in, day out, and giving him a break, tell me how you feel about him. So if you could do the same thing, that'd be pretty nice. Like, whenever you get the chance, listen to any of his songs from that album, and tell me how you feel about him. And then on our next podcast, just tell me how often you were listening to him and how you feel about him. And that's pretty much it.
Alright, I'll do that. And now is where we cut it off.
Alright.
Good day, sir.
Peace.